The 777 airplane has 8 passenger entry doors, 4 on each side. Cargo doors are only located on the right side of the airplane. There are electrically operated forward and aft cargo doors and a manually operated bulk cargo door. Equipment access is through a manually operated forward access door and a manually operated E&E access door. Exterior controls to operate the doors are located on or near each door. The door synoptic displays the condition of each door. Display the door synoptic. The forward access and E&E access doors are each indicated by a black square with an amber outline. When the doors are closed, latched, and locked, the symbols are removed from the display. These symbols indicate the forward cargo, aft cargo, and bulk cargo doors are open. The symbols disappear from the display as each door is secured. Open passenger entry doors are each indicated by an oval symbol. As each passenger entry door is closed, latched, and locked, the associated symbol is removed from the display. All symbols are removed from the display once all doors are secure. A door symbol displayed with a white outline indicates the associated door status signal is not present or the signal is invalid. The 8 identically operated passenger entry doors are identified as 1 left through 4 left and 1 right through 4 right. Let's take a closer look at door 1 left. When operating the door from outside, pulling the exterior operating handle outward and rotating it unlatches the door. As the operating handle unlocks, a vent panel opens to equalize cabin and ambient pressure. The door then unlatches and moves forward along the airplane exterior. The door is held open by a gust lock that engages when the door is fully open. The passenger entry door interior controls include an operating handle, a gust lock release lever, and a mode select lever. A hinged clear plastic cover is normally installed over the mode select panel, but is shown removed for clarity. The mode select lever arms and disarms a pneumatic emergency power assist system and the evacuation slide raft of each door. In the manual position, the power assist system is disarmed and the evacuation slide raft girt bar is disengaged from the airplane body. Black flags in 2 viewing windows at the bottom of each door frame confirm the slide raft girt bar is disengaged. In the automatic position, the power assist system is armed, the evacuation slide raft girt bar is engaged with the door sill, and the girt bar indicators display yellow. We will talk more about operation of an armed door in a few minutes. The door is normally operated with the mode select lever in the manual position. Disarm the door and confirm that the girt bar disengages from the door sill. Touch the highlighted area. There is a viewing window to check for obstructions outside the airplane before opening the door. Rotate the operating handle to unlatch the door. Once the door is unlatched, it must be pushed out and forward until the gust lock engages. With the door fully open, the gust lock automatically engages and prevents the door from moving. The door is closed by first releasing the gust lock, then pulling the door aft and in. Rotate the operating handle to latch the door. Arm the door. After arming a door, always confirm that the evacuation slide raft girt bar engages with the door sill. A flight lock automatically engages at speeds greater than 80 knots. The flight lock allows limited travel of the operating handle sufficient to open the vent panel, but prevents the door from opening. The flight lock releases when speed decreases below 80 knots. There is an evacuation slide raft at each passenger entry door. Each slide raft has 2 passenger lanes and is safe for use with the collapse of one or more of the airplane landing gear. The evacuation slide raft is packed inside this compartment. This viewport allows a visual check of the evacuation slide raft inflation bottle pressure. Pressure is sufficient for system operation if the indicating needle is within the green band. A viewport in the door hinge liner allows a visual check of the power assist system pneumatic reservoir pressure. Again, pressure is sufficient for system operation if the indicating needle is within the green band. Electrical power to operate the power assist system is provided by a dedicated battery located within each door. A battery test switch and indicating light are located here on the bottom of the door hinge liner. Test the power assist system electrical power. Touch the highlighted area. A red light illuminates, indicating that battery power is sufficient for system operation. The light remains illuminated until the test switch is released. Unlatching the door from the outside automatically moves the mode select lever to manual, disabling the evacuation slide raft and the power assist system. Arm the door. The door is power assisted open when unlatched with the mode select lever in the automatic position. Open the door. The door opens and the evacuation slide raft inflates very quickly. Should ditching become necessary, the evacuation slides may be detached from the airplane and used as rafts. Each slide raft contains a canopy and survival kit. Pulling up this flap exposes the evacuation slide raft release handle. Pulling the handle allows the raft to separate from the girt bar. The raft is held to the airplane by a mooring line. A knife is stowed nearby and is used to cut the mooring line. Arm the door. Open the door. If the power assist system fails to open the door, cautiously push it open manually, avoiding the evacuation slide raft as it falls from its stowage compartment. If the evacuation slide raft fails to inflate automatically, it is inflated manually by pulling this handle. Just as before, the raft inflates very quickly. When locked, a key is used to open the flight deck door from the passenger cabin. Controls to lock and unlock the flight deck door are on the aft aisle stand. Lock the flight deck door. The door automatically unlocks in the event of an electrical power loss. Unlock the flight deck door. Notice that the door did not unlock. Anytime the door fails to unlock as commanded, it can be forced open from either side. Display the door synoptic. Touch the highlighted area. The door's advisory message displays on the ground. When both engines are shut down, and 2 or more passenger entry, cargo, or access doors are not closed, latched, and locked. Both engines have been started in preparation for departure, and the forward cargo door is not closed, latched, and locked. The door synoptic confirms that the forward cargo door is not properly secured. The forward cargo door is not a plug-type door. A door forward cargo caution occurs on the ground anytime both engines are started and the forward cargo door is not closed, latched, and locked. The config door's warning occurs when the thrust levers are advanced for takeoff and any door is not closed, latched, and locked. In this case, the forward cargo door is not properly secured. Corrective action is required prior to departure. During flight, the door forward cargo caution occurs, indicating the forward cargo door is not closed, latched, and locked. The door synoptic confirms that the forward cargo door is not properly secured. If a door forward cargo caution occurs in flight, cabin differential pressure must be reduced to minimize the risk of door separation. After cabin differential pressure is reduced, cancel the ICAS caution message. Touch the highlighted area. If the bulk cargo door is not closed, latched, and locked, the door bulk cargo advisory message appears on the ICAS. Verify that the door is properly secured if this situation is encountered while on the ground. The bulk cargo door is a plug-type door. If this message occurs in flight, crew action is not necessary if pressurization is normal. Advisory messages for plug-type exterior cargo and access doors are similar, and the associated crew actions are the same. Touch an advisory message for information. If a passenger entry door is not closed, latched, and locked, an advisory message for the associated door is displayed. Verify that the door is properly secured if this situation is encountered while on the ground. Should the message appear in flight, continue normal operations if pressurization is normal.